Hey guys, how are you doing today? So I want to make a video in a different location. I was going to do it outside, but it's over 100 degrees because I'm in Arizona and it's hot. So I decided, hey, let's just do it in my kitchen. So forgive me if it looks like a mess, but just wanted to shoot a quick video and ask you guys a simple question. Alrighty, now do you guys believe that one should work on their weaknesses, or you actually watching this video should work on your weaknesses? How's the Zen people of Zen doing today? So that's the question for you. Should you work on your weaknesses? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, well, I'm going to give you 6 reasons why you should not work on your weaknesses. So stay tuned.
Planet Green Zen, inspiring the everyday person to break free from the mundane and take action.
Hey guys, number 1, as far as why you should not work on your weaknesses, is because it takes time away from what you're actually good at, what you should be mastering. Because if you're good at something, hone in on that specific skill until you become a master of it. Because if you have something you're good at and then you have something you're weak at, you start to work over here and it's going to take away from this here, is going to pull at it here, so then you're going to have less time to work and master on what you're good at versus your weaknesses. So that's one reason why you should not work on your weaknesses, is master what you're good at. Hey guys, number 2 is it may lead you to getting frustrated and giving up. Now, you don't want to do that, do you? That is, if you start to work on weaknesses, something that you're not good at, that you're not passionate about, that you're not motivated about, you most likely will give up and quit and find a reason to actually make you quit, and then you would just stop doing it. Where if you worked on something that you were good at in that same arena, then you can actually have passion and be happy, and then once you work on something that you're good at, like a skill or a service, or if you're good at writing ebooks or playing music or playing sports or speaking or drawing or whatever it is, focus on that instead of what you're not good at, because then you may give up on your skill or something that you should hone and master. Now wait, is that the same thing as getting out of your comfort zone? So are you telling us we should stay in our comfort zones? No. So please hear me out, guys. I don't want you to actually misinterpret this message. Now, getting out of a comfort zone is something that you should do, because getting out of a comfort zone helps you grow and evolve and become a better version of yourself. So let's say if you are let's go back to the example I used before. Let's say if you are bad at public speaking or communication, it's not saying that you shouldn't work on it, because you definitely should. Because if you get out of your comfort zone, maybe you go take a Toastmasters course on public speaking or something like that, and then you become better at it and the nervousness goes away, those butterflies get less and less and less, and your palms stay dry and you're not sweaty. Again, that's helping you hone in on skills that you need to develop, because again, that's something that is a non-negotiable in the world we live in. You have to communicate with people. So when it comes to basic skills like communication and building relationships, that is something that you should work on. So I don't want you guys to misinterpret that message. Alrighty guys, number 4, numero cuatro, is know your limits. Because if you don't know your limits, you're going to try to do everything under the sun, and then again, you'll get exhausted, you'll get frustrated, you may get depressed, you may get angry, and again, because you're trying to overextend yourself. You don't want to do that. You want to actually hone in on one thing that you're good at. Don't overextend yourself. Know your limits and know when to quit or when to stop to recharge, so you can go back at it again and master your skills. So again, know your limits, because if you overexhaust yourself, you will not have the energy or mental capacity to actually be able to work on what you're good at, because you won't be thinking straight. You'll be falling asleep everywhere, hungry or tired, only thinking about food or sleep. So make sure you get proper sleep and food, and know your limits. Set maybe 2-3 hours a day if you have that much time after your main job or whatever you do. Work on your skills and your mastery and master those, and then go to sleep or eat or something like that, or eat before, work on your skills and go to sleep. Whatever it is, but just make sure you know your limits and don't overextend yourself, because health is very important and you need to stay healthy. Because without health, think about it guys, without health, then you can't do anything. So you need to make sure you keep yourself healthy, and that's why you want to know your limits. Number 5 is discover your passion, and you would never work a day in your life. Sounds kind of cliche, right? But I'm serious. I'm not talking about a TV special that comes on after school or anything. I really mean it. Find your passion, and you will never work a day in your life. Think about if you really wanted to be a full-time artist, you love drawing and inspiring people and people commenting on your art in a positive way. Figure out how to do that to where you can get paid for, whether you do online courses, you're actually creating these courses that teach people how to draw, or some type of system to where you actually can make enough money to live off of. I know it sounds easier said than done, but if you truly want something, truly believe in it, you will find a way to be able to make that your main source of income, so you can do what you love, get paid to do it, and you are loving life to its fullest. So I'm serious when I say this. Hey guys, number 6 is something that I may make a separate video on this, but I just came up with this acronym a couple weeks ago, and it's called OATS. What are your OATS? Know your OATS. OATS, which stands for Outsource, Automate, Teams, and Systems. So I'll just cover one of those where I want to use the example of Henry Ford. You know, he actually started to manufacture cars on an assembly line to where it makes them quicker, faster, and cheaper, so he can make them in bulk and then sell them to the general public, so the average person can have a vehicle and a car to drive and get around and commute. Again, that's something that we don't even think about today, because most people have cars, we get it like that without thinking about where it came from or the starter. Most people did not have cars back then. They had horse and buggy or a bicycle, or they had to walk everywhere. So just think about that, guys. And what I'm getting at is, what he did was, he wasn't a master of everything. He didn't know how to do that. He hired people that were smarter than him in other areas. So if you guys haven't figured it out yet, what I'm referring to is actually outsourcing. And in today's terms, also outsource and automate. So if you can find something to do it for you, like an app, or some type of software or website where you can plug in information, set things to go, just like, for example, Hootsuite. You can schedule your social media posts to go out for you while you're doing other things. That's one area that takes a lot of time away, that gives you back more time so you can focus on other stuff. Or you can outsource things for, let's say you need a logo, or you need some type of music to make a background, or you need someone to edit your videos. Outsource that work, because there's people who are better at it than you, and they can do it a lot quicker, and it's better to pay them than versus trying to figure out yourself, because your time is valuable. Once you start to learn that time is value, you can't get it back, you will not have a problem paying other people to do certain things for you. A lot of people get stuck in that mindset where they want to do everything themselves, they want to have control, they're wasting money, they don't want to spend it. But a lot of successful people actually, when they spend money on these things and they release them from it, they actually start to make more money. So just think about that, guys. Start to outsource areas you don't want to do or you're not good at, and focus on the things that you are good so you can master them. Alrighty, guys, you know what time it is. It's my favorite part, which is the quote of the day. Hopefully these quotes inspire you to actually take action and stop living a mundane life and unplug from that matrix that I always tell you guys about. Alrighty, guys, and this quote comes from Leo Tolstoy. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name, Tolstoy. And Leo says, "If you look for perfection, you will never be content." Again, I'll say that again. If you look for perfection, you will never be content. So I want you guys to really think about that. Most people are chasing perfection and trying to make things perfect before they start that blog or that website or even their YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is not perfect. I know that. My video quality is poor, which I'm working on, because if you guys don't know, I actually had a camera that I just figured out the settings and made it good, like as far as the quality, and then it broke on me. So now I have to use my phone, which is almost 5 years old, to record my videos, because I didn't stop. I didn't let that frustrate me or make me sad. I say, hey, I'm gonna still put out content, because it's about the words, not necessarily the visual in my videos. I want you just to listen to what I'm saying and actually take action on it. So again, if you look for perfection, you will never be content. So think about that. Alrighty, guys, well, that's all I have for you today. Again, if you like this video or other content, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are released. I want to hear your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Let me know what type of videos or inspirational education or topics you'd like for me to cover. Share these out with people in your community who needs to hear these messages. And again, Greg with Planet Green Zen. You guys have a great day. Take care.